Welcome to the Golden Apple Gala, brought to you by the Public Education Foundation of Marion County. Tonight, we honor dozens of teachers from Marion County. We celebrate 5 Golden Apple recipients, and we wonder who will be our Teacher of the Year. The real winners, though, are our students, who learn lifelong lessons from these teachers, truly making the difference for good. Please welcome your hosts this evening, Foundation Director Judy Zanetti and Public Relations Officer Kevin Christian.
Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines a hero as a person who is admired for great or brave acts or fine qualities, a person who is greatly admired. Tonight we celebrate everyday heroes, our teachers. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 24th Annual Golden Apple Teacher Recognition Gala. I am Judy Zanetti, Executive Director of the Public Education Foundation of Marion County, and joining me this evening is Kevin Christian, Public Relations Officer for Marion County Public Schools. Thank you, Kevin, for once again hosting the Golden Apple Gala with me.
It is a highlight of my year, and I honestly mean that. It's wonderful to be here tonight. It is my pleasure, and we're going to recognize outstanding educators, and I couldn't agree with your words more. They truly are heroes. One person once said, real heroes are not celebrities, thank God. They're not even professional athletes or movie stars. In fact, in life, real heroes are people who make a difference by investing in the lives of those people around them.
Well said, Kevin. Our teachers are on the front line every day, making a difference in the lives of their students. And it's an honor to be here tonight to recognize them and to celebrate the work they do.
And to help kick off this evening's celebration, I would like to welcome our boss, Superintendent George Tommen, to the stage at this point. He has some words that he would like to share.
Thank you, Kevin. And Judy, don't go too far because I won't be here long. Do you enjoy being entertained? Do you enjoy attending a great party? Do you ever feel like to get the kind of party you like and the entertainment that you want, that you have to organize the event yourself to get what you want? Well, that's not the case tonight. Tonight, you get to attend a great party. Tonight, you get to watch a parade, not build a float. Tonight, you will be entertained. Tonight, you get to sit back and relax and reap the benefits of the hard work of the Golden Apple Teachers Academy and the Public Education Foundation of Marion County. Tonight, you get to be entertained by celebrities and witness firsthand community generosity at its finest. I just happen to have a great seat down here, and I know you have great seats out in this wonderful venue. My personal thanks to the Foundation of Marion County for sponsoring this event. My gratitude to the Golden Apple Academy of Teachers for their individual and collective hard work. My personal thanks to On Top of the World and the Circle Square Cultural Center where we are tonight. And my personal congratulations to the fabulous educators you will meet tonight who represent our profession. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tommen, for kicking us off this evening. And I also want to thank Mr. Tommen for his role as a board member on the Public Education Foundation Board. For those that don't know, the Public Education Foundation is governed by a volunteer board of directors who share their time and talents with us and join us in our work as we connect children, classrooms, and communities.
And we have several board members attending tonight's event with us, and I would like to ask them to stand as I read their names. John Cervalera and John Cervalera, both of them. Nick Blazer, Connie Larson, Julie Sheely, Gordon Glover, Kyle Stencil, Jennifer Hatchett, Ryan Holland, Sissy McMillan, Tim Jones, Ron Crawford, and last but not least, our own George Tommen. Now, I'm honored to introduce the president of the board. You've already heard me say his name not once but twice, but I would like to welcome him to our stage, Mr. John Cervalera the First.
wonderful night tonight is. Hi, everyone. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for being here tonight and celebrating Marion County's 24th Golden Apple Award. It's an honor and privilege to stand before you this evening as president of the Public Education Foundation. To all the educators we honor here this evening, congratulations and thank you for inspiring our children. Great teachers are the soul of enlightenment society. We entrust in you the most precious things we have in our lives, our children. As I prepared for the speech, I thought back when I was a child and how each and every Saturday morning I would wake up early, get that bowl of cereal, and turn on the TV. And yes, there were TVs back when I was a kid, and it was colored. You know, I like Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, but Captain America was one of my all-time favorites. I would like to read a quote from Captain America. I believe in an idea that a single individual who has the right heart and the right mind, that is consumed with a single purpose, that one man can win a war. Given that man a group of soldiers with the same conviction, you can change the world. And that's so true. Superheroes are larger than life. They care about others, they protect, they battle injustice, and make the world a better place. Teachers have many roles in my life. They have been a friend, a counselor, a mentor, and a spiritual guide for me, and more importantly, an educator, and yes, a superhero. One of my teachers that I reflected back that molded me to who I am today was a man named Paul Zamora. He was my drafting teacher at Vanguard High School, graduate class of 1981. Woohoo, go Vanguard. I sat in his class for 4 years and learned life's most valuable lessons. Mr. Zamora dedicated many years of his life teaching countless students the skills that had acquired during his lifetime. He made all of us believe that we can do almost anything or everything. And he always said to us as kids, the sky's the limit. So I would say, thank you, Mr. Zamora, for being my superhero. I want to thank all the teachers here tonight for giving your students love, acceptance, guidance, and above all, the education they so desperately need today, and these students can go forth in life and achieve their dreams. Thank you for being someone's superhero. I'm going to do something right now. And here we go. You're going to have a good time, right? All right. I ask each of you today, are you someone's superhero? Congratulations, enjoy the evening.
You know, in the spirit of superheroes, John, I'm certainly glad you didn't show your underoos up here. Thank the good Lord.
And Kevin, we have a pact to keep our clothes on, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. As we know, not all heroes wear capes. Some wear Marion County Public School name badges, including our school-based teachers and rookie teachers of the year who work every day as undercover heroes.
Let me tell you a little bit about how each of these teachers got to this very point this evening. The process began back in September when each school nominated, voted, and ultimately selected their school-based rookie and teacher of the year. Then each teacher of the year completed a portfolio detailing their educational experience and history, their professional development activities, their teaching philosophy, and lots more.
I would like to thank the committee members who so graciously shared their time and talents with the Public Education Foundation. The Rookie Committee read and scored 38 portfolios, personally interviewed 9 teachers, and observed 5 teachers in the classroom, leading to the selection of this year's Rookie Teacher of the Year.
And the Rookie Selection Committee was chaired by Samantha Rauba, an attorney with the firm of Schatt Hesser. The other members of this distinctive committee include Dr. Steffey Harrell with Pediatric Associates of Ocala, Laura Barrett, one of our favorite community volunteers, Mr. Ron Crawford from the Marion County School Board, and Tim Jones, our 2013 Marion County Teacher of the Year, and you will meet him again a few minutes later.
And please don't think that while our rookie committee was working, our teacher selection committee was sitting idly by, because they were not. Our teacher of the year selection committee read and scored 51 portfolios, conducted 15 teacher interviews, and did 11 classroom observations, leading to the selection of our 5 Golden Apple teachers. Kevin, I can't tell you how thankful I am for these committee members that volunteered their time and took time out of their day to work with us and our teachers on this very important process, and I'm very glad that I was not on the committee, because that's a hard job to do. But I would like to report to you and to the superintendent that from each and every committee member, I heard how impressed they were with our schools, our teachers, and of course our students.
I have been on that selection committee before, and it is not an easy job when you look at 51 portfolios. Because after the first 14, they all start looking alike, but you have to stay objective. Nevertheless, this year's Teacher of the Year committee was chaired by Mrs. Beth McCall, a certified fundraising executive, but more importantly this evening, she is a former Public Education Foundation executive director, and she knows what it's like to put on an event of this nature. The other committee members also include Carmen Maines, yet another former executive director of the Public Education Foundation, George Kirkland of Kirkland Properties, Elaine Whitaker, one of our favorite retired educators, and Mr. Randy Houck, our 2013 Rookie Teacher of the Year.
And as Mr. Tommen said, making this evening come together and making this so special was truly a work that engaged many people in the community. And I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the following sponsors for their contributions to this evening: Jenkins Auto Group, Signature Brands, and Mr. Jerry Reardon. Gauze and Sons Jewelers are with us again, and Teddy and Jerry Gauze are here. Erica Nelson from Enjoy the City, Woods Printing, Signs Unlimited and Scott Buttermore, Brad Rogers in the Ocala Star banner, Paul Pope with Jostens, Cox Communications, Radiology and Associates, Florida Credit Union, not done yet, hold on, Marion Education Association, Rondo and the Mojo Grill and Catering, Life Touch Photography, and Party Time Rentals.
Can we give all of them a round of applause? We couldn't do it without them. We also have a couple of special audience members with us this evening. I say they're special because they are among our elected officials here locally. We'd like to recognize U.S. Representative Rich Nugent, as well as State Representative Dennis Baxley, who are here with us.
But now, to introduce you to our real heroes and those that we are here to celebrate tonight, we are ready to introduce our teachers and Rookie Teachers of the Year. As we call each school and each teacher's name, we will also announce each school's business partner. If you do not hear a business partner listed with a school, they are looking for one. And if you would like to partner, please contact the Public Education Foundation. We'll be in Brighton early Monday morning. Kevin.
She can hook you up and get your name on that line.
Are you ready?
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and get started. Our first...
Well, let's have Mr. Tommen and Mr. Cervalera. Are you ready, gentlemen? Okay.
Our first Teacher of the Year from School-Based is from Alternative Programs. Actually, it is the Rookie Teacher of the Year, Butch Elkins. It's a great opportunity for all of these teachers to be recognized.
From Anthony Elementary, we welcome Veronica Smith. Veronica says, as a kindergarten teacher, I feel my goal is not only to teach my students academically, but instill a love of learning they will carry throughout their academic careers. From Anthony Elementary, Veronica Smith.
Moving a little south to Bellevue Elementary, the Teacher of the Year there is Joyce King Jones. And Joyce shares with us, I entered the field of education because I felt making a difference in the lives of our future leaders was an extremely valuable undertaking. Joyce King Jones from Bellevue Elementary School. And the business partner at Bellevue Elementary is Bellevue United Methodist Church.
Staying in Bellevue, we have Bellevue High School and their Teacher of the Year, Amy Davis. Amy says, as a teacher, I hope to instill passion in my students in the importance of agriculture and working hard to accomplish your dreams and the importance of honesty. From Bellevue High School, Amy Davis. And their Rookie Teacher of the Year is Abigail Goldsmith. And Bellevue High School's business partner is the Rotary Club of Bellevue.
We will stay in Bellevue for another school. At Bellevue Middle School, the Teacher of the Year there is Jill Cerny. Jill says, it is the role of every educator to build upon the foundation our students come into the classroom with, and that first foundational layer needs to come from their parents. Jill Cerny, the Teacher of the Year from Bellevue Middle School. The Rookie Teacher of the Year at Bellevue Middle School is Helen Hamill. And we also want to recognize the business partner at Bellevue Middle School. That business partner is Teachers Sharing Answers.
We're still in Bellevue. This time we're at Bellevue Santos Elementary School. Their Teacher of the Year is Peggy Fortner. And Peggy says, teaching allows me to make a difference in the lives of children I am blessed with every year, every day, and every minute. From Bellevue Santos, Peggy Fortner.
At College Park Elementary this year, Peter Anderson is the Teacher of the Year. Peter shares with us, good teachers make a connection with students using humor, enthusiasm, and real-life application. Peter Anderson, the Teacher of the Year at College Park Elementary. We also want to recognize the Rookie Teacher at College Park. That Rookie Teacher is Jennifer Brandfoot. And one of our newest school business partners, the business partner at College Park Elementary, the College of Central Florida.
From Dr. N.H. Jones Elementary School, we welcome Annie Shepard. Annie says, teaching kindergarten is my passion. The little ones touch my heart, put laughter in my day, and put a yearning within myself to always do a little bit more. From Dr. N.H. Jones Elementary, Annie Shepard. The business partners at Dr. N.H. Jones are Ajax Construction, Dr. and Mrs. Gamatti, Reed Orthodontics, and Dr. Quinn Family Dentistry.
At Dunellen Elementary School, Nadine Tull is the School Teacher of the Year. She says, it is my earnest wish that all students will truly believe in themselves, have attitudes of persistence, and develop a deep love and joy for reading. Ms. Nadine Tull, the Teacher of the Year at Dunellen Elementary School.
Moving over to Dunellen High School, we welcome Julie Mancini. Julie says, I feel accountable for providing the youth of my community with the best education possible because my community's future depends on it. Dunellen High School's Teacher of the Year is Julie Mancini. The Rookie Teacher of the Year at Dunellen High School is Erin Darmody.
Can you tell by now that some of these teachers and Rookie Teachers of the Year just love being at center stage? Moving on to Dunellen Middle School, Stephen Williams is the Teacher of the Year, and Stephen shares with us, anything that I can do to plant seeds that may one day bear fruit, though I may not see the result, is why I do what I do as a teacher. The Teacher of the Year at Dunellen Middle, Stephen Williams. The Rookie Teacher of the Year at Dunellen Middle School is Nicholas Johnson.
East Marion Elementary School's Teacher of the Year is Donna Hahn. Donna says, I teach because I want to touch the lives of future generations, make a positive difference in children's lives, and help children to achieve their full potential. East Marion Elementary School, Donna Hahn. Their Rookie Teacher of the Year is Chip Baker. And the business partner at East Marion is Ocala Specialty and Hardware Installation.
Moving back into the city of Ocala at 8th Street Elementary, the Teacher of the Year there is Sandra Daley. Sandra shares with us, my priority is to make every child feel welcome and confident in my classroom and to instill a love of learning in every single child. Ms. Sandra Daley, the Teacher of the Year at 8th Street Elementary.
At Emerald Shores Elementary, we have Sharnae Bryant. Ms. Bryant says all students will not travel the same roads, but they should take pride in their choices that they make, ensured that it was the best road for them. Sharnae Bryant from Emerald Shores Elementary. And their Rookie Teacher of the Year is Julio Martin. The business partner at Emerald Shores Elementary is Closet Maid.
Judy, let me just say I love it when these teachers bring their own cheering sections. It makes it a lot more fun. At Evergreen Elementary, the Teacher of the Year is Amy Alderman, and Amy's philosophy says, to teach is to encourage all children to be lifelong learners. It empowers students with knowledge to provide them with a future. Amy Alderman, the Teacher of the Year at Evergreen Elementary. And the Rookie Teacher at Evergreen Elementary is Sarah Southall.
Teacher of the Year from Fessenden Elementary is one of our Golden Apple teachers, Miss Grace Daley, and we'll be hearing a little bit more from Grace later on in the program. The Rookie Teacher of the Year from Fessenden Elementary is Courtney Lopez.
Moving to Forest High School, the Teacher of the Year there is Dewey Bruton. Dewey shares with us, I believe all students have the ability to learn. It is the responsibility of the teacher to assure learning takes place and that each student reaches their maximum learning potential. Mr. Dewey Bruton, the Teacher of the Year at Forest High School. And the business partner, actually the business partners at Forest High School include E1 and Zaxby's Restaurant.
And Kevin, I would like to say Mr. Bruton was the second agriculture teacher that was recognized this evening as Teacher of the Year from their school. Our
Wonderful.
Agriculture programs are alive and well in our high schools. From Fort King Middle School, we have Nicole Werner as their Teacher of the Year. Nicole says the ability to read, comprehend, and interpret the written word is the tool I strive to give my students. Nicole Werner from Fort King Middle. And their rookie teacher is Melissa Martin.
Heading to the northeast part of our county at Fort McCoy Elementary, Sandra Moliner is the Teacher of the Year. Sandra says, I thank God every day I get to be a teacher. I want my students to love coming to school just as much as I do. Sandra Moliner from Fort McCoy Elementary. And the Rookie Teacher of the Year at Fort McCoy Elementary is none other than Miss Robin Henry. And Fort McCoy Elementary is proud and fortunate to have as its business partner, Adina Springs.
Staying in Fort McCoy, at Fort McCoy School, representing their middle school, is Marion Barkley. Marion says, I am eager to help students discover a love of learning, self-awareness, and motivation to strive for academic and behavioral excellence. From Fort McCoy School, Marianne Barkley. The rookie teacher representing Fort McCoy Middle is Adrian Manning.
At Greenway Elementary, the Teacher of the Year is Mr. Aaron Tessero. Aaron says, all students are able to learn and progress throughout their lives and academic careers. As an educator, I will help each individual in their quest to reach their potential. Mr. Aaron Tessero from Greenway Elementary.
From Hammett Bowen Junior Elementary School, we have Zeta Hallam as their Teacher of the Year. And Zeta says, helping my students find their drive to love reading is what makes teaching the best job in the world. Zeta Hallam from Hammett Bowen Junior Elementary School. The Rookie Teacher of the Year at Hammett Bowen is Amy Merritt. And their business partner is Inline Orthodontics.
Lots of doctors here.
I know.
Absolutely. I feel like we're flying here. You guys feel like we're flying through this? We want to make sure that we give these teachers the recognition they deserve.
Our teachers aren't wearing capes tonight, but they're looking pretty good, aren't they?
Absolutely.
They are looking great.
They clean up well. Well, we're going to move on to Harborview Elementary, where the Teacher of the Year there is Sheila Wellhaven. Sheila says, teaching kindergarten, I engage minds, encourage risks, support struggles, facilitate thinking, and promote dreams every day. What could be more fun than that? Sheila Wellhaven, the Teacher of the Year at Harborview Elementary. And the Rookie Teacher of the Year at Harborview Elementary is Heather Nieves.
Representing Hillcrest School is their Teacher of the Year, Betty Jean Owen. Betty Jean says, teaching gives purpose and meaning to my life. My students teach me about love, patience, and acceptance every day. Teaching is more than just books. From Hillcrest School, Betty Jean Owen. And they also have a new business partner, the Briggs Law Firm.
Moving to Horizon Academy at Marion Oaks, the Teacher of the Year there is Deborah McNall, and she is one of our 5 Golden Apple teachers this year. You will meet her a little later in our program this evening. Meantime, the Rookie Teacher of the Year at Horizon Academy at Marion Oaks is none other than Mary Jean Krisnak.
Middle School, their Teacher of the Year is Nadine Jones. Miss Jones says every child can achieve and be successful. As a teacher, I create the environment for them to do so. From Howard Middle School, Nadine Jones. The Teacher of the Year at Howard Middle is Tina Villela. And their business partner is Cox Communications. And Kevin, we just had Howard Middle School walk across the stage. We're going to have a lot more from Howard Middle School on our stage in just a moment. We're going to meet Howard Middle School's choir, conducted by our 2012 Marion County Teacher of the Year, Miss Melissa Boombach. She and her students will be helping induct our teachers into the Hall of Fame.
Sounds interesting. Listen up. Thank you, Mrs. Boombach, and thank you, Howard Middle School chorus students. One more round of applause for them. While we're thanking some folks, I would also like to recognize Forest High School and the saxophone quartet that you enjoyed earlier this evening under the direction of band director there, Mr. David Jones. The quartet, did you enjoy their music? Great job.
And I would like to thank Community Technical and Adult Education and their culinary arts students that helped with our catering this evening. And Kevin, I know that it seems like you and I do a lot of work for the Golden Apple event because here we are standing on the front of the stage. But really what happens behind the scenes is where all the work is done. So I would like to just thank Lauren DiOrio and the staff at the Public Education Foundation and our Golden Apple teachers. If you see our Golden Apple teachers standing on the sides of the stage, they're behind stage, and you'll recognize them. They're in their Golden Apple blazers. But the Golden Apple Academy teachers work hand in hand with the school district and the Public Education Foundation throughout the year to support the work that we do. And they are the ones that make this event look seamless when in fact it is not that easy.
They do a lot of work, and I just told two of them backstage, they make us look really good. So yeah, our hats off to them.
We like that.
Speaking of hats off, we're going to continue with recognizing our Teachers of the Year. We're going to move to Lake Weir High School. We're going to ask our two distinguished gentlemen to return to the center stage. Don't they look dapper this evening? No, John, not the t-shirt. No, just relax, relax. We're going to head to Lake Weir High School, where the Teacher of the Year there is Kathleen Williams. Kathleen shares with us, I teach because I was taught so well by my teachers, I was inspired to pass the gift on to others. From Lake Weir High School, the Teacher of the Year, Kathleen Williams. The Rookie Teacher of the Year from Lake Weir High School is Sunny Collins. And keeping it in that same neighborhood, the business partner of Lake Weir High School on that side of town, Lockheed Martin. So we appreciate them.
Moving on to Lake Weir Middle School, their Teacher of the Year is Robin Koper, one of our Golden Apple teachers this evening, and we will be meeting Robin later on in the program. Their Rookie Teacher this year is Nora Choquette. And the business partner at Lake Weir Middle is Closet Maid. They partner with two of our schools,
They do,
Kevin.
absolutely. At Legacy Elementary, the school Teacher of the Year is Christine Ijito. Christine says, each time the light of understanding shines on the face of one of my students, I know I am doing what I was called to do. From Legacy Elementary School, Christine Ijito. And the Rookie Teacher of the Year from Legacy Elementary is Sarah Linn, and you will meet her a little later in tonight's program.
From Liberty Middle School, we have Velvia Brown. Ms. Brown says, as an educator, it is never okay to simply identify low achievement and walk away. Low achievement is like a doorway to improvement. Strategies have to shift, and students must be reached. Velvia Brown from Liberty Middle School. Their Rookie Teacher of the Year is Joshua Church. The business partner at Liberty is ACA Construction Group.
Headed back in town at Madison Street Academy, the Teacher of the Year there is Sheila Rotolo. Sheila teaches dance there, and she says, in teaching the discipline, commitment, flexibility, teamwork, and diversity that's required to dance, my hope is to instill a sense of love and respect for the art form, along with the life skills students can take with them into adulthood. Sheila Rotolo from Madison Street Academy. Where the business partner is none other than Regions Bank.
Representing Maplewood Elementary, we have Tracy Collins. Tracy says, I am only a chapter in the stories of my students' lives, so I will make sure every sentence within it is meaningful, full of love, and excitement. From Maplewood Elementary, Tracy Collins. The Rookie Teacher of the Year is Deanna Overgard. At Marion Oaks Elementary, Scott Moyer is the Teacher of the Year.
Scott says, the opportunity to teach and make a difference in the lives of children is a profound honor. The rewards are numerous, but none is greater than a child's smile. Mr. Scott Moyer, the Teacher of the Year at Marion Oaks Elementary. The Rookie Teacher of the Year at Marion Oaks Elementary is Jessica Day.
From MTI, or Marion Technical Institute, we have their Teacher of the Year, Dale Toney. Dale says, I believe my job as a teacher is to put students in a position to experience success, to challenge them to do their best, and to make a difference in their lives. And what an honor that is. From MTI, Dale Toney. Their Rookie Teacher of the Year is Kim Burt. And the business partner at Marion Technical Institute is CenturyLink.
At North Marion High School, the Teacher of the Year is Paula Williams. In her portfolio, Paula says, I have always loved math, and as a teacher, I try to share love with my students by getting them involved with hands-on projects. Paula Williams from North Marion High School. The Rookie Teacher of the Year at North Marion is Mr. Jacob Fruckman.
Representing North Marion Middle School, we have Cynthia Jones. Cynthia says, success for me is when students have embraced the idea that no matter what their circumstances are now, it does not have to determine their future. From North Marion Middle, Cynthia Jones. And their Rookie Teacher of the Year is Dylan Jones. The business partner at North Marion Middle is Seminole Stores.
From Oakcrest Elementary, the Teacher of the Year is Jessica Berger. Here's a great quote from Jessica. I have always loved to learn. I want to encourage this love of learning in my students by guiding them to understand that learning can be fun and rewarding. Jessica Berger from Oakcrest Elementary. And the Rookie Teacher of the Year from Oakcrest Elementary is Shonelia. I just butchered that, and I knew that I would. Shonelia Kiner. Did I get it right the second time? Okay, Shonelia Kiner. There we go.
Representing Ocala Springs Elementary is their Teacher of the Year, Kathy Matias. Kathy says, I have a direct influence on the future through my words and my actions, conveying an immense duty to choose them thoughtfully and carefully. Kathy Matias, Ocala Springs Elementary. And their Rookie Teacher of the Year is Jennifer Nichols.
Back inside the city limits of Ocala at Osceola Middle School, David Steffey is the Teacher of the Year, and he is also one of our 5 Golden Apple recipients. You will meet him in just a few minutes. The business partner at Osceola Middle is Reed Orthodontics.
From Reddick Collier Elementary School, we would like to recognize their Rookie Teacher of the Year, Stephanie New.
At Romeo Elementary, Tim Peterson is the School Teacher of the Year. Tim shares with us, all children can learn at their own pace and in their own way. Mr. Tim Peterson from Romeo Elementary. At Romeo, the Rookie is also Kara Knowles.
From Saddlewood Elementary School, Venitra Taylor. Venitra says, it is my responsibility to transfer priceless information into each child's mind, like a personal bank account. Students who invest wisely use this wealth to become successful. Venitra Taylor is representing Saddlewood Elementary School. Saddlewood's Rookie Teacher of the Year is Jessica Cannon.
From Shady Hill Elementary, Kim Merritt is the Teacher of the Year, and she is yet another Golden Apple recipient that you will meet later in this evening. The business partner at Shady Hill is Signature Brands.
From South Ocala Elementary School, we welcome Carolyn King. Ms. King tells us that a student's educational journey begins with her. She believes all students should be given every opportunity to awaken their destination to success. Carolyn King, South Ocala Elementary. And Tara Hunter is their Rookie Teacher of the Year. Business partner at South Ocala, another doctor, Dr. Ford from Ford Orthodontics. I think we have a lot of students in braces in this community.
From Spar Elementary, we're proud to say the Teacher of the Year there is Elizabeth Green. Elizabeth shares with us, loving, encouraging, and supporting my precious angels has been my life for 40 years. I teach kindergarten because therein lies the root of all wisdom.
I agree.
Great job. Elizabeth Green from Spar Elementary. The business partner there is Spar Building and Farm Supply.
Representing Stanton-Weirsdale Elementary is their Teacher of the Year, Elizabeth DeClerc. Elizabeth feels her goal in educating is to understand the unique way each of her students learns in order to teach to their individual strengths and build on their successes. Elizabeth DeClerc from Stanton-Weirsdale Elementary.
At Sunrise, did you hear that? I just had it correct. Yeah. At Sunrise Elementary, Angela Lloyd is the Teacher of the Year. Angela writes, education is the vessel in which we carry the future toward independency and success. We must empower our students to become nothing less than great. Angela Lloyd from Sunrise Elementary. And the Rookie Teacher of the Year at Sunrise is none other than Andini Cunningham.
And Mr. Cervalera, from your alma mater, Vanguard High School, we have a Linda Cruz. Linda wrote in her portfolio, I get paid to talk. I thoroughly enjoy teaching and interacting with others. Reading and literature are my passions, and I love sharing that with students. Linda Cruz from Vanguard High School. The business partner at Vanguard is Cannon Orthopedic Group.
Moving to Ward Highlands Elementary, Tamala Landers is this school Teacher of the Year. Tamala says, all children should be afforded a quality education that is free of prejudice and open to diversified learning opportunities. Tamala Landers from Ward Highlands Elementary.
And we should mention that Sissy McMillan, who is the president of the Golden Apple Academy, is also our resident photographer.
And we appreciate her so
we
much.
We sure do.
Except right now. I'm kidding, Sissy, you know that.
Don't upset Miss Sissy.
You don't want to get on Sissy's bad side, we know that. Congratulations. Also, the Rookie Teacher at Ward Highlands is Elizabeth Medjuk.
Are we stalling, Sissy? Okay, all right. Kevin, do you want to sing a song? Or
This is where they do this in
Stretch?
TV land. Stretch that
Stretch?
time out. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. You know what? I will say it again. This is the 24th annual Golden Apple Gala, which means next year
wait
is
for
going
it.
to be bigger and
Wait
better
for
than
it.
ever. No, I'm not going to say it's 25th. They've already figured that out.
Oh, really?
But you do not want to miss it because I already know some of the plans, and they're pretty spectacular.
We've got
You
a
don't
lot-
even know the plans yet.
We've got a lot of math teachers here. I bet they did figure out. But we're going to have a silver anniversary for the Golden Apple.
I can't wait to see how you're going to make that magic happen.
I wonder what dress I'll wear.
Doesn't Judy look wonderful tonight?
Oh, stop, Kevin. Okay, I think I saw a flash. Are we good, Miss McMillan? Thank you. And thank you, Elizabeth. Waiting patiently from Westport High School is our Teacher of the Year, Spencer Reeder. Now, Spencer teaches at Westport with his wife, Lori, a Golden Apple teacher. And Spencer is proud that his 3 children are all graduates of Marion County Public Schools. And something else unique about Spencer is that he was the teacher of Westport's Rookie Teacher of the Year this year, Miss Elizabeth Kylety.
Wait a minute. And not a gray hair on that head. Can you believe it?
The business partner for Westport High School is Monroe Regional Medical Center.
And our last school Teacher of the Year to be recognized in this fashion this evening, from Wyoming Park Elementary, Ms. Lorraine Fuller. Lorraine says, "It is my hope that I foster the students' love of school and develop a love for all academics with a focus on reading." From Wyoming Park Elementary, Lorraine Fuller.
Now, Kevin, I know Lorraine because she and I, our classrooms used to be next to each other, so I know that Lorraine is a kindergarten teacher. And I was counting as we went through tonight, and we have honored 8 kindergarten teachers from our public schools here this evening.
Wow, 8?
8.
Kindergarten, really? Wow.
So.
Well, I would say we start young with our teachers, so, we go that route.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've introduced you to our school's teachers and Rookie Teachers of the Year. For those that don't know, a rookie is someone that's been teaching for 3 years or less. These rookies bring enthusiasm, passion, and energy into their classrooms. Now, I would like to invite you to meet Miss Elizabeth Fredericks. She'll be coming to the stage, and she is going to introduce you to her teacher and our 2014 Rookie Teacher of the Year.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Elizabeth Fredericks. Tonight I would like to introduce a remarkable and very loving teacher, Miss Linn. Miss Linn always thinks of and treats all her students like they are her very own children. She has a way of taking a bad day and making a day worthwhile and full of memories. She is a very organized and just has a way of teaching everything to where you can actually understand it. I used to really struggle in math and reading, but with her teaching skills, I managed to pull my FCAT grades up to the top 10% in the state. Miss Linn always helped pull me through some personal tough times that I was having with my health. And without her support, I probably would have had to be homeschooled in 4th grade. She is a great inspiration to me in every way, and I wish all my teachers could be just like her. I'm extremely honored to be able to present the Rookie of the Year award to Miss Linn.
I need to put this on right.
Less than 0.5% of high school baseball players make it to the major leagues. 98 out of 100 never play any collegiate sports. 59% of athletes in school believe that they'll make it to the big leagues. The good news is, not every student has the dreams of becoming a professional athlete. Babe Ruth stated it best. Known for his athletic capability and strength, he said, "Every strike brings me closer to my next home run." As teachers, truth be told, we sometimes strike out, but every swing or attempt to at least get on base often creates the most triumphant home runs. As educators, we are the determining factor in how we handle each lesson, each day, and every moment that determines our students' success. We could hit a bunt and hopefully get on first base and hoping to make it back home, or we can give it all we have within us and score a home run. and with any luck, bring others home too. No matter how we decide to play the game, we must touch every base, every player, and attempt every play. There have been days that I've thought, did they get that? Did my kids really get the point behind that lesson? And it might take a few days, a lot of times weeks, but I eventually see the result of my lesson, my training. Their achievement is gauged as they hit a home run or a grand slam themselves, and the feeling of accomplishment begins to bring their teammates home too. The respect that is given on the field is taught in our classrooms. Students earn it and give it with the same accord. Through personal pride, academic excellence, and numerous life skills, students become the ultimate player in the game of life, the MVP of their education, batting 1,000, breaking records, and making a name for themselves. Without the proper schooling, however, they might simply strike out. Although teachers might be perceived as the coaches, I think we should be considered mentors, better yet teammates, aiming toward the same goal and playing on the same team. In my rookie years, I've quickly learned that sometimes we have to be hands-on, showing our students how to properly hit the ball and how to handle the pitches that are thrown at them. Sometimes life throws us curveballs, it's a fact, but the best batters think on their feet, learning to duck and cover and pray for the best, swing and sometimes miss. But with hopes, each one of my students will choose the latter and attempt to hit but score a home run, learning from their error. I'd rather my students try and fail than never try anything at all. With the proper coaching, each of our students too will hear the roar of the crowd, the joyous feeling of exhaustion after having won the game. Students will leave their own legacy and prevent themselves from being another statistic and quite possibly be nominated Rookie of the Year. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Linn. It's obvious that you have passion for teaching that you bring to your classroom. I'm not sure where you went, but I have a question for you. Miss Linn, what does the fox say?
And if you really want to know, just stop by our fourth grade classroom any day and you will find out. We're now going to call to the podium Mr. Tim Jones from Howard Middle School. Again, Howard Middle School.
Well represented.
Tim represented Marion County as the 2013 Teacher of the Year. Tim.
Well, this has just been an incredible experience, representing the Marion County teachers as the Marion County Teacher of the Year. I just want to share with you some of my favorite moments from the last year. An experience I will always value is being part of the Public Education Foundation and the Golden Apple Academy. Along with our business partners, these groups do so much for education here in Marion County. Now, I don't have time to go into all the details of the great things they do, but this is special. When I went to the Florida Teacher of the Year event in Orlando, I spoke with other Teachers of the Year, and they were recognized in their paper, or maybe their principal brought some flowers to them in their classroom. And we as teachers, we don't expect this. However, it is very nice knowing that we have groups like the Foundation and the Academy and our business partner that place such a high value on education in this county. And they do so much for us here, and I feel privileged to be a part of this. Another memorable experience I had was helping to select the Rookie Teacher of the Year. I had the privilege of sitting in 5 classrooms and watching these rookies. Marion County, let me tell you, you should feel very confident in this new generation of teachers that are educating our children. They are seriously on the ball. I saw the talent and creativity of Miss Villela and how she is able to challenge and draw out the very best in her gifted students. I learned how Coach Steffey demonstrates the relevance and real-world application of mathematics by drawing on his prior experience as a contractor. When I was in Miss Darmody's room, I saw a teacher who had the ability to keep an entire class of high school students completely engaged in a poetry lesson. Now that takes talent. It does. Relationships and respect were being fostered by Miss Kylty. I don't know if you know this, but Miss Kylty actually learned Spanish so she could better communicate with her students. Finally, there's Miss Linn. Miss Linn is a conductor. She conducts her class like an orchestra. Her 4th grade students knew exactly what to do, when to do it, and where to go. Her lessons are creative, and her students are loved. However, I do have to call you out for what does the fox say. I'm sorry. Those of you that don't know that song, just be thankful you don't know it, okay? Because it really is one of those songs that gets you in your head and it just does not leave. Well, she plays this song as a transition between some of her lessons. I had never heard the song before, but apparently there's a dance that goes with it too. And I was just sitting there, and I was very confused at first because all of a sudden this song starts playing, and this video comes on, some guy's in a fox outfit, and then these kids just jump up and start line dancing to this song. And now this could just be a really cool stress reliever, right? But being the professional that she is, she's watching these kids. She's seeing who's kind of dragging, she's cheering them on, getting them ready for that next lesson. Now, the whole time, I'm really not trying to make eye contact with her here because I'm scared if I make eye contact, she's going to have me up there dancing. And believe me, that's a disaster those little kids did not need to see. However, my favorite moment was a moment that I shared with my wife, and it was just a brief exchange of words. One Sunday afternoon, it was about, 3 or 4 weeks after the Gala of last year, I was relaxing on the couch, just kind of lounging, and my wife walked by and looked at me. She's like, "Isn't there things you're supposed to be doing today?" And so I look up at her, and I'm thinking, I'm going to see how far this Teacher of the Year thing gets me. And I look up at her, and I go, Teacher of the Year. And she looks at me, she's like, "Really? Teacher of the Year? Well, Teacher of the Year, the dishes of the day and the vacuuming of the week are requesting a conference." Guys, this has been my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Now, Tim, I have one question for you.
He's over there.
Did you learn your lesson?
We'll check with his wife later.
Oh, goodness sakes.
Okay, just a few weeks ago, our newest group of Golden Apples all had their teaching interrupted one morning by a surprise Golden Apple caravan visit. There were balloons, cameras, laughs, and tears. And now we would like to share with you some of that excitement.
Excuse me, Miss Linn, congratulations, you are our Rookie Teacher of the Year. How about that? Here's your red apple. Start to hug it.
What makes Miss Linn a hero?
Probably her ability to build such a good rapport with her students. She makes learning fun and exciting, and they want to be here every day with her.
Morning, Miss Daley. Young lady, you're one of our Golden Apple Teachers of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
She's a wonderful, wonderful teacher. Most of all, she loves our students. She loves the education profession, and to see her come from being a PE teacher to being into the classroom teaching is just such a magnificent thing. Every day, the students' learning come alive for them, and that's because of Miss Daley.
Miss McNall, congratulations. One of our 5 Golden Apple Teachers of the Year. What do you say, boys and girls?
Miss McNall is a hero because she relates so well with all of her students. Her students truly work hard for her. And it's because of her that she has such success with the kids. It's just that true connection that she makes with her students on a daily basis.
Mrs. Koper. Congratulations, one of our Golden Apple Teachers. Good for you.
Miss Koper is a hero to all of our students at Lakeford Middle because she shows up every single day with 150% ready to go for our kids. Her curriculum is engaging, motivating. Her relationships are genuine, and she makes learning fun and school a great place to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Mr. David Steffey as one of the finalists for the Golden Apple.
Perfect setup. Congratulations, David. Very well deserved. We're very proud of you.
He has such deep passion for what he does in the classroom. He is an amazing teacher. He cares deeply about his students, but he also cares deeply about his community. He's all about Osceola. He's helped beautify our campus. He's led the charge in making Osceola refurbished and look good. He's just an all-around amazing guy.
Miss Merritt? Is this Miss Merritt over here? Miss Merritt, congratulations, you're one of our Golden Apple Teachers of the Year. How about, yeah, we got everybody here.
She loves her job, she loves the kids she teaches, she cares about them, cares about their families, and she does everything that she can do to make their education very special. So she's a hero to her kids, her family, to the Shady Hill family, to the educational field.
Earlier this evening, perhaps you read in your program that Marion County Public Schools has 2,427 instructional units. And now to represent and exemplify the best of those heroes, we would like to introduce you to our 2014 Golden Apple Teachers. In alphabetical order by school, we will begin with Grace Daley, who is a kindergarten teacher from Fessenden Elementary. And here to introduce her is one of her students, Bella Maurice.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bella, and I am in kindergarten at Fessenden Elementary. I have the best teacher in the world, Miss Daley. She teaches us so many things, but one thing we always do is fill out our Be Smart chart. So I made one for her. B is for the boogie breaks we do every day. E is for teaching us to eat our fruits and vegetables. S is for how she makes us feel special. M is for the morning songs we sing. A is for always making us do our best. R is for our love of reading. T is for the time she spends with us. Miss Daley couldn't be here tonight, but here is a video she made for us. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I am so excited about being a recipient of a Golden Apple. As many of you know, before I became a teacher, I was a professional basketball player. I've played on teams all over the United States and in Europe. Becoming a teacher has drastically changed the way that I view the world. When I played in Minnesota, I thought the Mall of America was the most amazing shopping experience in the world. When I became a teacher, I realized that the most amazing shopping experience was going into the treasure box at the end of the day. When I played in New York, the Big Apple, I used to think that Madison Square Garden was the greatest arena in the world. But when I became a teacher, I realized that the greatest arena in the world is my classroom. My administration have been great coaches. My fellow teachers have been awesome teammates, and the support staff have been great. And my students, they're the most incredible, entertaining, and energetic fans that I've ever had. When I was in Houston, I played alongside Olympic gold medal winners. And now that I'm in the classroom, my goal is to help my students go for the gold in every aspect of their lives every day. When I was in Italy, I thought that Michelangelo was the greatest sculptor in the world. Now that I'm teaching, I've learned that teachers are the greatest sculptors in the world. And the words of Michelangelo mirror my approach to each one of my students. I saw the angel in the marble and carved until I set him free. And as we all know, some students require more carving than others. When told that his work was genius, Michelangelo responded with a line that teachers would appreciate. If you knew how much work went into it, you wouldn't call it genius. Genius is eternal patience. God has truly given me a love for teaching and a whole lot of patience. And while I'm carving each student, I think of the song I learned in church as a child, and I realize they're not the only ones being carved, because he's still working on me to make me what I ought to be. When I was in France, I thought the Louvre Museum in Paris had the best artwork in the world. And now that I'm a teacher, I realize that a 5-year-old with a blank sheet of paper and a box of crayons can make something way more impressive and intriguing than even the Mona Lisa. In the Czech Republic in Prague, everyone would visit Old Town Square to look at the astronomical clock, a marvel of medieval craftsmanship. When I became a teacher, I realized that the most significant clock in the world was hanging right on my classroom wall. And I began to wish there was a way to slow it down, because there's so much more I want to teach my students throughout the school day. Being selected to be here tonight among so many genius educators from the past and present, and celebrating the love and passion that we all share for our profession, is way more exciting than winning a championship ring or making a game-winning shot. I've won my share of MVP trophies, but they're all going to take a back seat to this golden apple. I love my new coaches, I love my new teammates, and I love my new fans, my students. I love this game. Thank you.
Wow. Okay, our next Golden Apple teacher is Deborah McNall. Deborah teaches algebra honors and pre-algebra at Horizon Academy at Marion Oaks. Here to introduce his teacher this evening is Miguel Garcia Dominguez.
Good evening, everyone. All right. Math, the much dreaded subject. You know, I used to be good at math. That is, until the alphabet decided to get involved. Math was never my strongest subject, and I truly had to work hard, not only in school, but also at home to grasp the concepts. Going into Miss McNall's class was like a breath of fresh air for me. I not only understood how to solve a problem, I finally understood why it is used in the real world. Miss McNall's way of teaching was almost like magic, for she would explain things once, and I would immediately understand it. She is what I call an expert. Get it? X-Y. Through her wise words and funny remarks, Miss McNall taught me skills that I still use in my sophomore year of high school. I have not only had the honor to be able to call her my teacher, I also have the honor to call her my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, 2014 Golden Apple recipient, Ms. Deborah McNall.
Mikael is one of my favorites, but please don't tell the others. The conquering of any mathematical concept can be achieved by one thing: confidence in oneself. Every school year, we are blessed with approximately 140 new middle school students. Unfortunately, there is a common sentiment among many of them. Math is not my favorite subject. Math is hard. I can't do it, are examples of what I hear. Of course, I have to check my ears to verify what they have said, and then, as I pick my jaw up off of the ground, I assure my students that not only will they love my class, they will learn to love math. I haven't always been a teacher. A few years ago, I was faced with a life-changing decision. Needing to find a different career path, I asked my son Nicholas for some advice. He suggested I become a teacher. I thought, is he serious? I wasn't sure, so I asked him why he thought I should go into teaching. His response, because you like kids and you are funny. He didn't follow it up with funny looking, so I knew he must be serious. I decided to take his advice and begin this new journey. There was one thing I seemed to be lacking: confidence. Is this how my students feel at the beginning of the year? 6 years later, here I am, proud and honored to be standing here before you representing Horizon Academy. Our students are diverse, but it is this diversity which makes them so unique and special. I have found that students do not enjoy lecture during math instruction. I learned this early on. I understand that math can be boring at times. Yes, I said it. I can be a bit wacky in my delivery when I'm teaching 8th graders a new math concept. The beauty of our students is that they allow me to be as wacky as I choose. And in turn, they are allowed to be themselves as well. Oftentimes, one can hear clapping from within my classroom as I run around giving high fives. This is the result of our students supporting one another in their efforts to conquer a math concept. This is an amazing sight to see. They're helping each other gain confidence. The best part of my teaching experience is that I get to talk to kids for at least 6 hours a day about math, greatest subject in the world. They don't judge, they learn. They support one another, they shine. The phrase I have come to adore is "that's easy." This is a sign of confidence. I have plenty of help along the way. It takes a village to raise and teach a child, and I have been blessed with a village of my own. It is called my team, both academic and administrative. They support me on a daily basis, and they are here tonight supporting me as well. When students graduate onto high school, they are armed with the necessary skills to conquer any math class. Many contact me in their freshman year to inform me that they are in an honors math class. The best part, they are confident they can do it. We have taught them something valuable, to believe in themselves as we believe in them. That is the blessing they give me every day. I am a teacher. Thank you, Nicholas.
This is always my favorite part of the evening, Kevin, the students and their teachers.
Me too. We got to stay out here, though, so that we can see it. Robin Koper is a language arts teacher at Lake Weir Middle School, and here to introduce her tonight is Cassandra Garrett.
Good evening. I want to begin by saying thank you to all the great teachers in this room. Congratulations to each of you. I am honored to be here with you all tonight. Carl Menninger states, "What the teacher is more important than what he or she teaches." In my educational experience, no other teacher exemplifies this sentiment more than the teacher I am privileged to present to you tonight. As students in her class, we learn that reading is far better than any movie. In books, we traveled to faraway lands, had exciting adventures, and became characters in the story. This teacher inspired in me a love of reading. She challenged me to reach for what I considered impossible feats. She encouraged me to stretch my talents to new heights, all the while showing me that no goal was beyond my reach. Please permit me to introduce to you my 7th grade language arts teacher, Miss Robin Koper.
Good evening. Teachers are superheroes. We may not appear to be costume crime fighters or mass vigilantes, but we possess superpowers all our very own. We protect, we shelter, we heal. We leap over standardized tests in a single bound. And we save the world one child at a time. Well, my superpower is building strong relationships with my students. Each year, I share with them that I am the first female in my family to graduate from college. I want them to know that it doesn't matter where they come from or what their family history is. They can be the first to graduate from high school, the first to go to college, the first to own a home. Well, I love the look on a person's face when I tell them I teach 7th grade. I can tell they feel sorry for me. After all, middle school has a pretty bad reputation. But I believe teaching middle school is one of the best kept secrets. I not only get to teach, but I get to be an actress and a comedian. Our superpowers equip us to do just about anything. Middle school kids are, well, they're stuck in the middle. Not a child, yet not an adult. They are funny, bright, and brutally honest. If you ever want to know the truth, ask a middle school student. And sometimes you don't even have to ask. They are determined, opinionated, and ready to stand up for their rights. But if you look beyond the raging hormones and mood swings, you'll find kindness, compassion, and hope for our future. They battle for their independence, and they're coming into their own. They still like hugs, and they want to be inspired. We laugh at each other's jokes. We cry sometimes, and we cheer each other on. They want to feel safe and accepted, and every day, I get the privilege to share life with them. Well, many years have passed since I first became a superhero, and it's been a wild ride so far. Every year is different. I love that about teaching. It's one of the only professions in which each year brings with it a chance to start fresh. But I want to end by sharing some reality. After 12 years of teaching, I still occasionally wonder if I'm making a difference. I teach in an area of high-stakes testing. I worry tremendously about FCAT scores and how I, my students, and my school will be judged. I experience the same anxieties that every teacher faces. On one particular day, I was feeling really stressed out. As I greeted my students at the door, one of my 12-year-olds walked up to me and said, "Mrs. Koper, I almost didn't come to school today, but I didn't want to miss your class." Clarity came in an instant, and my worries seemed so small. I am a teacher, and I believe I was called to teach. I have good days and bad days. Some days I feel successful, and some days I question my abilities. But when I take a step back and take a deep breath, I have never doubted my love for teaching children. We are teachers. We are superheroes. And maybe, just maybe, we will be the reason a child wants to come to school today. Now that's our superpower. Thank you.
Our next Golden Apple teacher is David Steffey. David teaches reading at Osceola Middle School. Here to introduce her teacher is Tamara Swigert.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tamara Swigert. I want to congratulate all the Golden Apple winners, especially Mr. Steffey. My first experience with Mr. Steffey was when I was a scrawny 6th grader in class. I was working on the computer. Reading 180 was the program that I was on. Mr. Steffey noticed that all my classmates had on their headsets for the program that we were using. He came up to me and he said, "I need to put your headsets on." And I was a little confused. I looked at him and I said, "Remember, I'm deaf." So we both laughed at that for a long time, and we still remember that, and his facial expression was so funny. And also I remember that day for another reason. He kind of just overlooks the fact that I was deaf. Most people think that I have a disability, but he overlooked that, and that really spoke volumes to me. He just looked at me as a student in class, and I was able to do anything I could. Well, 2 years later, Mr. Steffey still sometimes forgets that I'm deaf. I am a better reader because of Mr. Steffey. His lessons help me to know the world around me, and I can say that my classmates and I also learn education from him, and he also believes in us, but most important, we believe in ourselves because of Mr. Steffey. So now, at this time, I am proud and honored to introduce my reading teacher and Golden Apple winner, Mr. Steffey.
Called Bringing the Mountain to Muhammad, I think. Thank you, Tamira. Thank you very much for that introduction. You, as well as all of my students, have made me nothing but a better teacher. I've been an educator for 18 years. I began with a passion for teaching world history. I blinked my eyes, and 8 years later, I found myself in an intensive reading class, and I loved it. Someone warned me about the burnout in this position, that it takes a challenge, and I'm going to tell you why I do it. I do it because of people like Tamira. She and they remind me daily that each one of my students have been specially created with unique abilities and different access points for learning. Many of my students are labeled with disabilities. I believe their disabilities are a factor of their diversity. Not unlike their eye color or whether they have freckles or not, it's just one piece of who they are. They see the world the way they are, and that makes them unique. I teach intensive reading at my alma mater, Osceola Middle School. Osceola has a special place in my heart. It's where I took art with Mr. Linn, language arts with Mrs. Stribling, and was fortunate, or not, to visit with the principal, Mr. Glanzer, on a couple of occasions. Like myself, Osceola has played a special part in the lives of thousands of students and staff that have walked the halls of this school for the past 90 years. In 10 years, Osceola will celebrate its centennial birthday. And to honor Osceola, its past, present, and future, a coworker and I decided that we would come together and start something called Beautify Osceola. This project has created the opportunity for students and families, faculty and staff to work together to improve this campus. We've cleaned and replanted beds, we've mulched and trimmed trees, we've painted and built benches, and we've formed partnerships with our community and business organizations. Another project that I am passionate about and could talk to you for hours is Tools for Teaching. But this speech is only supposed to be 3 minutes, and so in brief, 5 years ago, with the support of a friend and a colleague, this store, Tools for Teaching, was born. It's supported by many donors and volunteers, many of whom tonight are here, Golden Apple teachers. We provide free supplies to our public school teachers in Marion County. With those supplies, teachers better meet the needs of our students. The store has tracked so far over 12,000 visits, and next month we will celebrate our 5th birthday. Our community does care about our students and our teachers. We sometimes just have to provide them with the specific outlets in which to express it. So being a teacher is much more than teaching. My students have taught me this, among other things. Things like compassion and gratitude, forgiveness and humility, and have forced me to think outside my comfort zone, like tonight. They have also challenged me to be a good role model by helping them and improving and taking pride in their surroundings, such as with Beautify Osceola. My colleagues in our community have joined with me in being a part of the positive things that are happening in our school system, like Tools for Teaching. So warning me that the burnout rate in my profession is high is like telling me that I must stop learning and growing as a person. It's a warning to me that I must tend the fire within my soul. Teaching keeps me striving for the betterment of my students, myself, and my community. I hope each of you can find the fire that forces you out of your comfort zone and challenges you to pursue new and exciting ideas that can positively impact not just your life, but the lives of others in our community. Thank you.
Mr. Steffey, have Black's box, will travel, right?
Well, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, all of our students and all of our teachers are quite diverse here in Marion County.
That's right.
Here to recognize our final Golden Apple teacher, Kim Merritt, is one of her students, Natalie High. Kim is a kindergarten teacher at Shady Hill Elementary.
Hi, my name is Natalie High, and I am in kindergarten at Shady Hill. Our theme is superheroes. Miss Merritt is a superhero because she helps us learn. Miss Merritt is a superhero because she makes it fun to learn. Now introducing our favorite superhero, Mrs. Merritt.
Thank you, Natalie. Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a super teacher. Every day, teachers, also known as superheroes, walk into their classrooms. As fast as a speeding bullet, kids go from learning letters and sounds to reading whole books. More powerful than a locomotive, guided by the loving hands of a teacher, students realize how powerful their minds can be. As a kindergarten teacher, my students make leaps and bounds through the year. They come to the door crying the first day of school and bound out the door with excitement with all the things they've learned. According to Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. As teachers, we have the power to help children connect the dots of information into reading, math, and writing skills. We draw them in, creating a safe web in which the child is fearless to learn, change, and grow. As we know, the real superheroes live in the hearts of small children fighting big battles. Spider-Man says, "Not everyone is meant to make a difference, but for me, the choice to lead an ordinary life is no longer an option." Teachers do not lead ordinary lives because we make the difference each and every day. Wonder Woman states, Please take my hand. I give it up to you as a gesture and friendship, and love, and of a faith freely given. I give you my hand and welcome you into my dreams. Teachers get to live their dreams each day they go through their classroom doors. We welcome our students into that dream of enthusiastic learning and excitement. As teachers, we live for the nuts and bolts of teaching. Letters and numbers quickly become words and sentences, problems and equations. We extend our hand to our students each day, wanting to ignite in them the fire and passion for learning. Teachers keep faith, knowing that they will do whatever it takes by whatever means to help a student learn. Teachers use their powers to guide students to truly believe they can because they think they can. Batman says, a hero can be anyone, even a man doing something as simple and reassuring as putting a coat around a little boy's shoulders to let him know the world hasn't ended. Teachers are heroes because we teach the whole child, not a subject or a period of time. Children come to us with bumps and bruises and baggage. We must wipe the tears and mend the broken hearts before a child can begin to learn. It has been said that teachers hear the heartbeat of crisis, always have the time to listen and know that they teach students, not subjects. Another Batman quote states, "It is not who I am underneath, but I am defined by what I do." Teachers do whatever it takes to reach each child. I don't need a cape because I'm uplifted by the amazing and inspiring kids I teach. I teach. What is your superpower?
Wow. I think it is fair to say that real heroes should be judged not by the size of their strength, but by the strength of their character and the strength of their heart. And by that definition, ladies and gentlemen, we've met some very real heroes here this evening.
100% correct. And there's only one thing left for us to do this evening, and of course that is to announce our 2014 Teacher of the Year. But in true fashion, to keep the suspense alive a little bit longer, before we do that, I do want to thank some folks, specifically Jostens, for crafting rings that are exclusively designed for our Rookie and Teacher of the Year. Don't you guys love that bright light? It's really, we did it just for you.
We get to see you
just
now.
Nevertheless, Jostens representatives will be delivering these rings to our teachers at their respective schools.
Thank you, Jostens, and thank you, Paul Pope. I would also like to thank some other heroes here this evening, our school board members. With us tonight, we have School Board Chairman Bobby James, Miss Carol Ely, Mr. Ron Crawford. Thank you for being here and helping us to celebrate and honor our teachers. Kevin, are you ready?
I do have the envelope.
Would you like to open it? Or
I want to thank the accounting firm of Haas & Velp Incorporated.
And the foundation treasurer, Mr. Nick Blazer, for holding on to the scores for us.
Marion County's 2014 Teacher of the Year is David Steffey, Osceola Middle School.
David. The podium is yours, sir.
You know, I practiced my speech tonight, oh man, a lot. But I knew there was going to be this problem because when children speak, it gets me right in the center. And I knew she was going to do that. I knew she was going to do that. But I tried. I tried really hard. I want to to thank each and every one of you. I'm going to turn because I have a really bad habit of turning this way. I want to thank you. You know, there are 50, 53, or 55 of us here tonight, but you know as well as I know, we're not really the best. We're a part of the best. And I'm honored, and I thank you, but I know that I'm not the best teacher. I stand with 2,800 other people in this county who give everything they have for our kids. They're the teachers of the year. It's true. I'd be remiss if I didn't say thank you to my wife, Tricia. She puts up with this. To my wonderful 2 daughters at home, Jordan and Ryan, they stayed at home with their grandpa tonight just so they could watch this live. I had to explain to them they're going to get to see it live tomorrow. And also, I'd like to thank the foundation. I have, because I've worked with Tools for Teaching and started it, I know for a fact what you Golden Apple teachers and what the foundation does. Good gracious, that's a lot of work. And you do it for us. And sometimes we might feel a little underappreciated, but not tonight. Tonight's not one of those nights. Thank you to each and every one of you that came out tonight, and thank you again.
You're going to be right in the middle of them.
Sir.
Congratulations again to our 2014 Marion County Teacher of the Year, David Steffey. We also want to welcome back, as you see here, the Howard Middle School course. They have a very special song they want to share with our newly crowned 2014 Marion County Teacher of the Year.
I'm the one who can make the difference. Yes, I will make the difference. Against all odds, I can live to share my love with others. Yes, I will make the difference. I can make it. Take my hand as we make this journey across the line. the strength to keep holding on. I can make the difference. I can make the difference. I can make the difference. Yes, I can. 'Cause I'm the one who can make the difference. Yes, I will make the difference. Against all odds, I can live to share my love with others. Yes, I will make the difference. I will make it. Take my hand as we make this journey across the land. We're the ones who can make the difference. Yes, we will make the difference. Against all odds, we can live to share our love with others. Yes, we will make the difference. We will make it. Take my hand as we make this journey across the land. We will make the difference. 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 We will make it. Take my
Ladies and gentlemen, the Howard Middle School Chorus. And of course, our 2014 Marion County Teacher of the Year, Mr. David Steffey.
Thank you, Melissa Boombach, and your choir students for making a difference in our program this evening. And thank you to all of our teachers being recognized this evening for the difference you make in the lives of your students each and every day. And thank you, Kevin, for once again hosting the Golden Apple Gala.
Pleasure to be with you, and thank you for making tonight so special. Good night. God bless.